So here we are straight with the NBA Live 19 game in the franchise mode, which is basically like career mode in FIFA, like I explained in my sort of short piece on an intro to this game. And yeah, we have a game here which is the Indiana Pacers against the the Dallas Mavericks. And it's at the Banker Life Fieldhouse Arena. Just a bit of a one to say. And yeah, so as I said before, oh yes, that's a free 5-0. So as I said in the previous video, this is like a career mode, and this is the first game that I have in the career mode. But this is definitely not your normal Dallas Mavericks team. Of course, with myself, I have, like I always do, say on FIFA, I tend to be quite I tend to be quite creative with my teams, and I've basically created all the players on this, or most of the players prior to, in this Dallas Mavericks team. And if you happen to be a Bristol Flyers fan, then you will recognise some of the names of the players, because I have created the players from formerly of Bristol Flyers or current Bristol Flyers players. So you may recognise some Bristol players, but one of the things I have accidentally done is I've made Panos Mendumbe, who's supposedly on the ball now. He probably looks a bit taller than he does in real life, but made him a bit taller. But I forgot to put his surname into the game, so that's why he's got no name on his back. And so he is literally just Panos, not Panos Mendumbe. But yeah, so this is my first game in the career mode. Oh, great three from Panos there. But yeah, this is the first game in the career mode, and but last time, as explained in the other video as well, the game decided to freeze in about the second quarter, and I think I realised it happened after I made some substitutions. So what I might try and do, sometimes it does make automatic substitutions, but I might not make any substitutions, just so that hopefully the game won't freeze for us today. So anyway, I'm just going to sort of cut to commentary of the game. So Dallas Pacers have Indiana Pacers. My brain today, not with it, but Indiana Pacers score a 2 there to make it 10-6. Is Gentry Thomas, who of course is he was a Flyers player this season, and he does a mighty dunk there. But yeah, he was a Flyers player this season, but I think most likely his contract will come to an end, and that is a dunk by Jemery Lamb there. But his contract will probably come to an end, and he won't be a Flyers player next season, which happens pretty much most seasons with the American players in the for Flyers. Maybe not in the BBL, but for Flyers anyway. So yeah, I'm talking about the British Basketball League here, even though we're playing NBA. Here's Gentry Thomas, lofts it over to Levi Bradley, who gives it to Bree. It's Bree Perrine, who's a former Bristol Flyers player, and he gets the 2 and the foul. So I think it's a 3-point play here with just under a minute to go of the first quarter. And there's the replay there. Very slight contact, but it's still a foul here. And here's Breen with the free throw, and he makes it a 3-point play, which makes it 17-8. Just to let you know as well, Jalen McLeod's come on, so it has made some automatic substitutions. Jalen McLeod was playing for Bristol Flyers last season, but he left for a German team. Don't know which German team, but he has left the Bristol Flyers, sadly. He was a good player. Here's Fred Thomas, who, well, it still hangs in the balance wherever he's going to come back to Flyers. It would be great if he did, because he was one of our better players this season. And here's one of the non-created players, Seth Curry, is of course the younger brother of how could I forget his name? The younger brother is the younger brother of the more known Curry. Is Seth Curry is on the ball now. I think plays for the Dallas Mavericks as well in real life, I think. Actually, no, I don't think he does, because he was a free agent. Didn't get the shot away in time, but it is end of the first, and it's Dallas Mavericks 19, Indiana Pacers 8. So it's not looking good for the home side. An almighty dunk there by Gentry Thomas, but we're going to get straight on with the second quarter due to the fact that the fact that obviously my episodes are 15 minutes long, and I think these basketball games are going to be longer than 15 minutes. Jalen McLeod goes for the free. Oh, and he sinks it. 22-8. Coming away with a big lead now. The Dallas Mavericks. Oh, and it's still. Oh! Knocks the photographer out of the way. And it's, I think it was Marcus Delpeche, yeah, with the points there. And I think he gets a foul as well. So yeah, I'm not going to make any, even though some automatic substitutions have been made, I'm not going to make any substitutions just in case of what happened last time I played this game, basically. And no points again for the Pacers as Seth Curry comes away with the ball. And it's Daniel Dozy who sinks that one. Don't think I've got the appearance very sort of correct for Daniel Dozy, but oh, and that's a dunk by Victor Oladipo. Here's Jalen McLeod. Whoa! Marcus Delpeche with the free. I think I have not really possibly given sort of similar attributes to the players that they would do in real life for the Flyers players, and I don't really know where they play either, so I've just made up their positions and their abilities. So for example, I don't think you would usually see, oh, what a dunk by Warren, but I don't think you would normally see Marcus Delpeche doing a free in real life, but he's usually one of the dunk artists, but if you could call it that. I think I've just created a new thing, a dunk artist. I reckon I should implement that to the NBA. Say when they do their dunk contests, the guys that do them are called dunk artists. That's a new thing. So I think it's gonna I think it's done some automatic substitutions again, so you will now see Justin Gray who used to play for the Flyers, and that was another massive dunk. So Pacers getting into the game a bit more now after a few Dallas Mavericks misses. And the ball's through. It's Justin Gray gets the 2, and Brie Perrine looks happy with that. So it's first points for Justin Gray there, I think. Oh, and the ball has gone in once again, and Oladipo is putting up a good points total here for the Pacers. Here's Gentry Thomas trying to find a player who's in space, and here's... Oh, and that's a massive dunk by Justin Gray. 4 points already for him after only coming on a matter of minutes or seconds ago. Pacers fans getting behind their team. And the ball's tipped and gone out of play. It's out of bounds off of the Pacers player. And that is a player I've created, Pete McDave. And he's going to come on. I wanted to create a player with that hairstyle. I couldn't think of a great name, so I just come up with Pete McDave, and that's another 3 from Marcus Delpeche. 9 points for the game now for him. Gentry Thomas with 4. And there he is, Gentry Thomas. Oh! What a dunk! That's Daniel Adozie. Fred Thomas now goes for the short 2, or long 2 I suppose, but doesn't hit. Oh, gets past Adozie with ease. Good block there though. And now they're back at the other end. Is Justin Gray. Makes the pass. It's a long 3 from Gentry. Hits the rim. Oh, and it doesn't drop for Pacers once again. Here's Marcus Delpeche now. Justin Gray doesn't hit. Not long to go now of the second quarter. We're nearly reaching half-time. Oh, and it's a massive block. Marcus Delpeche. The ball goes out of bounds. With a massive block there to keep the Pacers out. Can the Pacers get a 2 before the end? No, they can't. Full court throw by Levi Bradley. Oh! Did it go in? No, I thought it went in. The way the net bulged. Half court, hits the rim, and there we go. It is half time here. And the Pacers fans are completely unhappy with that. As the Dallas Mavericks take a massive lead here. It's an 11-point lead going in to... No, sorry. A 21-point lead going into the second half. So this is part of the game. At halftime it gives you some highlights, player of the half, game track, who was cold, so basically who was not playing too well. Yeah, so it goes through that for you at halftime, but we're just going to skip this and get straight back onto the game. So, Indiana Pacers start the second half here, and they are, as I said, and got my maths totally. Whoa, massive dunk though from, I think that's Idiopo again, Oladipo, I think it is. Massive dunk there, but they're still 19 points behind here. A massive deficit to try and get back, and Panos Mendumbe sinks that one. 22-point lead now